This was the first costume that I entirely made 100% myself. A lot of times I sort of buy pieces and put them together, but this was the first one that I sewed everything.
Thanks. Failed at my gardening job already.
Okay, set it like this for now, and just sort of hold it up.
My costume was pretty easy. I just bought a pattern for the dress because it was the first thing I had made like completely by scratch and like just did everything from head to toe.
All my lollipops are made from white model magic that I rolled up and curled up and painted and stuck on little dowels.
You know, it's funny, it looks so detailed, but this is literally a PVC pipe painted silver, and this is a Christmas tree topper that I bought in July, and it's probably the only one they sold that month.
This is my favorite because it has a false bottom and we can put all our stuff in it, and it's really fun.
Have you played Candyland?
Yeah.
Do you recognize us from that? Oh my god, doing cosplay by myself would be so much harder. There are so many times that I had to have one of my friends sew me into something. Putting wigs on, even putting eyelashes on is something that you can do on your own, but it's just so much easier with friends. And it's just fun. It's fun doing costumes together. It's fun doing group cosplays. So I've been using normal false eyelashes, but when I was looking on buycostumes.com, I found these awesome black and blue ones, which is perfect for my costume, and so I'm so excited because it's totally gonna take it to the next level. And it's just fun to walk around with your friends, and cons are already so much fun the way it is, but getting to walk around with your friends in costume and be someone else is just so much fun. And making the costumes together is such a bonding experience that I just love it.
Cosplaying as a group and with friends is like just more cohesive. Like you can have more people from a show, so you're more recognizable, and you know, you have people to like tell you if your wig is falling off or something and like pin you back into it. And it's really nice to have people to do that with.
Cosplaying with friends is very nice because you have someone who understands when you're sitting there yelling at inanimate objects, and they share your pain and will sit there and pat you on the back and give you all the emotional support you need because fabric is evil.
I wouldn't be able to make my costume without friends either. There was definitely a point last night where I was working on my costume where I really wanted to give up, and Kristina stood in front of me and was like, no, you're not going to be sad that this isn't working. You're going to fix this hem and your costume is going to work and you're going to wear it. And I didn't believe her because it was like 2 in the morning, but it did work out. I did it. It's a miracle.
I'm Jeannie from I Dream of Jeannie, which was a TV show in the 1960s that I grew up watching on Nick at Night and I loved. Like normally people only get to dress up for Halloween, and that's when I started making my own costumes and dressing up. But then when I started having friends that I'd go to conventions with and cosplay at conventions, it was just a whole nother level. And now Halloween almost seems like a lesser holiday than all of the conventions.
Joe! There's just there's Attack on Titan cosplay out here.
Life is better in costume because it gives you the ability to kind of be someone else for a day and just have fun and be, you know, an adorable like cupcake with a bow and arrow, or a grandma with a basket full of peanuts, and that's just a really cool ability to have, to just suddenly be someone else suddenly.
Life is better in costume because little kids look at you and get excited and want to take pictures with you and talk with you because they actually think you're the character.
Oh, life is so much better in costume because you get to do things like this and this and this, and you get to eat lollipops.
When you're outside of the convention, however, you get some weird looks. People wonder, earlier today someone asked, is there a party somewhere? But I did find that the closer that you get to Halloween, the less weird people think you are for walking around in costume.
This specific costume, people don't, like, I feel like sometimes people just think this is my normal clothes, but when they realize who I am, they're like, oh, that's so cool, you have all the girls from Candyland.
It's been really funny because half the people are like, are you from Wreck-It Ralph? Are you, And I'm like, no, go back. And they're like, are you from a complicated, no, think simpler. So they've been over-analyzing the costume, and then they remember, and they're like, oh, that's the coolest! Because everyone played Candyland. Raining.
Alright, for our group, we have top 3 include Candyland. So a round of applause for making it into the top 3. And the winner goes to Night Now.
So like I said, I put most of this costume together myself, but there's always those pieces that you can't make yourself that you have to find on a costume site or at a craft store. If you want to check out buycostumes.com, they're one of my favorite sites for this kind of stuff. You can go to buycostumes.com. They also sponsored this video, so thank you so much for helping me make my cosplays just that little bit better. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.